Welcome to Judiciary Public Information Kiosk. The Public Information Kiosk is a public access portal for searching and viewing activities for any case in any of the court stations across the country. It therefore means that litigants do not need to visit the court premises for viewing details about their cases. Besides that, you can also be able to validate court orders and other probate and administration matters filed in any of the court stations across the country, alongside viewing a grouping of relevant documents to be filed for a certain case type as outlined in the new gazetted court fees schedule. When you come to Judiciary Public Information Kiosk, you need to have two things with you. Number one, you need to have your case number. It's within this case number that we are going to find more information about it. Then the second thing that you need to be aware of, you need to know where that case was filed. And once you have these two things with you, you'll come to this link of Judiciary e-filing portal, that is efiling.court.go.ke. Once you have landed on the page, on the top of the page, you'll be able to see a public information kiosk link. You will click on it. And on the second page, you will be requested to select a court station that your case was filed. For my case, I will select that is Murang'a Law Court, where my case was filed, and I'll click on Show Search. I will tap to continue in English. Then within Murang'a Law Court, I will be given a list of all court stations that are available there. For instance, we have Murang'a ELC, Murang'a High Court, Murang'a Kadhi Court, Murang'a Magistrate Court, and lastly, Murang'a Small Claims Court. My court was filed in Murang'a Magistrate Court. So I will click Murang'a Magistrate Court. Then once I have chosen that court, a list of court division will appear. For instance, we only have one court division, so I'll click on Magistrate Court Division. Then on the form below, I'll be requested to enter the case details. My case code was MCCR, that is Magistrate Court Criminal Case, and my case index is E004 of the year 2024. So once I've filled that form, I will tap here to show case detail. So depending on my search criteria I've entered on the form above, if a case is found on Judiciary Case Management System that matches the above criteria, that case detail will be displayed here. For instance, I'll be able to see the case summary that will include details such as the parties, case type, case number, the date that case was filed, the description, the case category, the case station, and who filed that case. I'll also be able to see a list of parties. I'll also be able to see all activities pertaining that case. I'll also be able to see a list of all invoices that were generated. And lastly, I'll also be able to see a list of receipts. If you come to the e-filing portal, we have a section for court fees document bundle. Now, what is document bundle? A document bundle is basically a grouping of relevant documents to be filed for a certain case type as outlined in the new gazetted court fees schedule. The fee payable is attached to the entire bundle and not to the individual document. Subsequent filing involves filing of other documents to an existing case within a selected fee bundle that were not filed during the initial case registration process or initial filing of a response. No fee is charged for subsequent filing, since initial fees covers for all the documents in the bundles. For example, if you want to file for any case, let me say at High Court, and you want to view the documents that you required and how much each document costs, so you'll come here and select High Court and click Load Documents. By doing like this, a list of all documents with their respective fees, it will be displayed on this page. So you'll be able to see all the documents. For instance, adjournment fees on application of a party in the superior courts, the fee is 2,000. Going downward, you'll also be able to see that's application under certificate of urgency, that is 2,250. You can also be able to see notice of appeal to Court of Appeal, it's 450. Litigants and other members of the public can now access the validation page to confirm the authenticity of all orders generated through the Judiciary Case Management System. This is just an example of the court order that was generated from Judiciary Case Management System. It contains the name of the court, it contains the case number, it contains the citation, and specific details of the order. Then this is the name of the judicial officer or the judge who signed that order. Then we have an e-stamp here and a barcode. At the bottom of this court order document, we have this special number that is called the document tracking number. So this document tracking number is what we can use to confirm the authenticity of this particular court document. And how now do we confirm the authenticity of this particular court document, which is a court order? So we'll come to the Judiciary e-filing portal through the link e-filing.court.go.ke. On the top page, we have a section for validate. So you'll click on validate, then you'll come on validate court order. So you'll enter the document tracking number there, and you'll click on this link get order. So once you have entered that document tracking number and you have clicked on that link, if that tracking number exists, you will be able to see a detail of that particular court order. For instance, the case number here is this case number. If you look at the document name or the document, the court document, this is the case number. You also be able to see it was under Milimani High Court. On the court order, it's under Milimani High Court. You can even now go down and see the specific details of the court order. So these are the specific detail of the court order, and compare it to what you have on that particular court order document. Probate and administration matters filed in courts typically pertain to the legal process of dealing with the estate of a deceased person. Judiciary filing portal now provides a platform where you can check if a case has been filed under the name of the deceased that you know. You can get the case number, and through the Public Information Kiosk, be able to get more information about that case. But how do you go about with it? On the Judiciary e-filing portal, that is filing.court.go.ke, we have a link for validate on the top of the page. So you'll click on validate, then select option for P and A matters filed. So in the probate and administration matters filed, you will enter the name of the deceased. Let me say it is Peter Mwangi. Then you click on search, and at the top of this page you are asked, please note the details shown below will bear the minimum details of the case. Users who need more details should visit the indicated court station for more details. So once you have entered the name of the deceased, for instance we are using Peter Mwangi as a sample, you'll be able to see all cases with the name deceased as Peter Mwangi found on the case management system of the Judiciary. That will include the case number, the deceased name, the court station, the filing date, and the status of that particular case.